I'm Ryan, and you're watching Ryan's Garage. I'm not sure what to do with my hands right now. So on today's episode of Ryan's Garage, we're going to be working on the Dale tractor. And I got a surprise for you. But we haven't stopped working on the moist mullet. I love that. That just doesn't get old. A lot of things are happening on this. I am working on it every day trying to get this done. I'm actually a little bit behind schedule, but that's okay because I don't really have a deadline to meet. So let me show you guys what's going on with this. Come here. So basically, blow-through carburetor's on the car. It's ready to go, fully bolted down. The engine now is completely rewired. The starter's rewired. Ignition's wired. All the sensors are hooked back up. Pulley system's completely finished. Radiator's back in. Trying to think what else we got done. The drivetrain is back to being fully hooked up. The old exhaust that is no longer needed is gone. Trying to think. A couple other things that we've gotten done. All the hot stuff is getting wrapped with the anti-burn yourself wrap. That stuff is quite itchy. If you read the instructions, it'll tell you to wear gloves. I recommend you wear gloves. I didn't. I will next time. Tonight I will have all the turbo stuff mounted again. The hot side will be back on, and I will start filming the intercooler setup because I'm sick and tired of tripping over that thing. So yeah, got to get the intercooler back on so I can get this front bumper on. There's all the piping for the intercooler that came with the kit. I'm gonna need more because my turbo sticks like 2 feet up out the hood. There's the intercooler, and yeah, we're gonna be working on that very soon. But for right now, we gotta work on the Dale tractor because I need to mow like now, and it's not gonna happen. So that's okay though. I need to mow soon. I do have a big surprise that's tucked up underneath here under a towel. I'll show you guys that here in a minute when I blow this thing apart. We're going to be painting this thing today. Alright, so the first thing we got to do to get this body ready for paint, well, it's just going to take it apart, but I think it'll be easiest to get all these decals, cracks and decals off of it. And if you guys don't know a good way to get off stickers, eraser wheel. There will be no goo left behind. It's super easy, super fast, and it actually doesn't destroy paint. You can do this, take a pinstripe right off your car, no problems. Like I said, eraser wheels are the easiest way to remove stickers. Basically, you get in here, make sure you're going the right way. If this comes off, you're going the wrong way. You get in here, you take it off with the eraser wheel, just like you would with a pencil. So I like working towards myself. Alright, it's that easy. This is an eraser wheel. You can get these. I think I got this one at Napa. A lot of stores don't carry them, like AutoZone and stuff like that, but you can get them if you search, probably on Amazon. The only thing I'd recommend is if you have a rubber bumper or a plastic bumper on your car, or if your bumper's squishy, that means it's a rubber bumper or plastic bumper, and you have a sticker on it, you cannot use this. It will destroy the paint, it will destroy the bumper. You will not be a happy camper. Next thing we got to do on this is we got to get this body taken off, and I'm going to show you the surprise. It's a good surprise. Okay, so if you've never taken one of these apart before, which I haven't, but I hear they're easy, all you got to do is lift this forward, and if you guys have never taken one of these apart before, they're super easy. So all you gotta do is lift this forward a little bit and wiggle it. Bam! Hood's off. Next, you gotta take your shift ball off. I already took it off. You gotta take your fuel cap off. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. I don't think there is. I'm gonna get super frustrated here in about 2 seconds, so wish me the best of luck. You know, I never knew how big the fuel tanks were in these. That's rather impressive. I'll show you. Look how big the fuel tank is in this thing. I had no idea. Every time I was mowing, I was sitting on a gigantic bomb. It's pretty dirty. Maybe I'll clean it up. Probably not. Some of you obviously do know what is going on, right? But a lot of you don't. So here it is. Can I get a drum roll? Awesome. Bam! Freedom maker. Otherwise known as a hurricane maker. Otherwise known as, I'm very happy right now. I got it fully hooked up to the exhaust, built a custom flange down here. Nothing special. I don't even know if this thing's gonna make boost. I don't know if it has enough, you know, bald eagles flying out of this thing. They're like baby bald eagles? I don't know. But we're just gonna connect the freedom side right here, where the bald eagles come out, and we're just gonna go whoop, whoop, doo, right in there. I'm not messing with the fuel system either. I'm gonna see if it works with what I have, and then when it doesn't, I'll have to figure it out. I really gotta mow like this week. I'm gonna get this rest of this torn down. I gotta get the body panels all scuffed up, which I usually try to make my wife do that, but it's not gonna work this time. So I better get back to work. Yep. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna show you guys how I like to prep my stuff for paint. Basically, you see how this thing's shiny? That's the enemy. You want to get yourself a red Scotch-Brite, pick these up anywhere, and you want to sand this thing until it's dull, 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 dull. But once you're at that point, do it again if you really want your paint to stick. The more, the better. You cannot have enough. If you guys ever buy this metallic Rust-Oleum, it's gonna take a lot of coats, and there are sparkles in the air everywhere. Probably would have been better off putting like a gray down and then putting this down to try to cover up this red. And I got one run. I'm not too happy about that. Oh well. So you guys already know, I went out and bought the turbo spray paint. It just makes sense, you know? The turbo Camaro, the turbo tractor, it just, I like freedom and I like turbos. So let's do this. Alright guys, I just started peeling off a little bit. So this stuff, I literally just finished painting it. And that's perfect. Just gotta get this tape off. I gotta let this stuff dry a little bit longer, but that is the exact look that I'm going for. We got a little bit of bleed through, but I don't really care. It's gonna look great from about here. So, man, I'm so excited right now. The clear coat is done. It don't look horrible. Bad for some rattle cans. I am unbelievably happy. This thing is freaking sweet. The Dale tractor. As soon as this is dry, we're gonna go ahead and get it back on the tractor, which right now I'm currently doing putting a new carb on it. I gotta finish up my oil change. It's currently leaking out all over the floor. And get a couple things. You get a new fuel filter, a new fuel line. I'm gonna throw a new spark plug in it and see if it runs. I hope it runs. It should. I am contemplating if I'm going to run oil lines. I don't know. Original plan didn't want to, but I might need to put a separate pump in a separate reservoir. These things really don't build oil pressure, so if you guys have any ideas, let me know. It's getting close. It's getting real close. All right, the Dale tractor is actually running. I just started in the driveway and pulled it out on its own power, which isn't nothing too special because it's not hooked up yet to the turbo. I am thinking I'm gonna need some oil lines because I revved it a few times in there and that thing was getting hot. I'm gonna need some oil lines. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. I'm not sure. But let me grab you real quick. I'll show you what's going on with this thing and then I'll put you back and I'll start it up and pull it in the garage. Fully put back together. That paint job isn't perfect, but it's good enough for me. Look at all that MERICA happening. Now, if you guys think this is done, it's not done. There's a few surprises. I got a whole decal set ordered for this thing. The tires, those aren't good enough. The rims, yeah, they're not good enough either. We did get the 8-ball shifter on there. And we got the old suicide knob. Because, you know, it's a hot rod. You're going to need that kind of stuff. But more, it's just, look at that. Look at the fitment. It came out so good. I honestly can't believe it. Let's pop the hood. With ease. All right, I'm going to hop on this thing real quick, pull it back in the garage, and then I have to go. Real quick, guys, I just want to remind you to get out and do MERICA. See y'all later. Thanks for all the likes, comments, and subscribes. Also, one more thing. If we can get this up to 100 subscribers, I'm bringing the mullet back. I never should have got rid of it, but it's coming back. See you guys later.